Now, I didn't mix up a whole lot. My first goal on this is to get it out and get this smooth. I can see that I'm gonna need to use my 6-inch knife. There's only so long I have before this stuff hardens up, remember? So let's just get it out. These top steps were already okay, right? So I'm just putting this on to smooth it out. That's all. That's all I'm doing. Just covering up all those little ridges. I can put the excess down on this other step. I don't waste it. Because that's all I can do on this top step until it dries. Actually, I guess I can do a little bit more. Excess on there. I just wanted it a little bit smoother than what it was, okay? There. It didn't take long, did it? All out of my pan, pretty much. And I don't know if I'm going to go over this again when it dries. I got a little rock in there, a bit of sand or something. I'll just see how that looks. See, I could make it really smooth if I wanted to. When this dries, I can put another little thin coat over the top of that. I don't know if I want it any smoother than that. I might want just a little bit of ridges on there. I don't want people to slip on the steps. Yeah. So this could be enough. You see, because it's so thin, it's already drying. It's already drying enough where I can kind of flatten it down just a hair more. Okay. That's it. Okay. Now let's see what we can do just down in there. I'll have to get my 1.5 inch putty knife. Left it down where I was mixing. And I can do any little bits of that as it's drying a little bit more too. You see any little ridges? Now's the time to knock them down. Got my 3-inch putty knife I'm working with now. Just do it once over. There. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks really good. There. I could almost walk on that now. It's almost that dry already. Nice. Once it dries a little bit, you can contour it however you need to. Okay, I think that looks bueno. I can do a little touch up to it on the next bit, but actually I'm probably not going to come back to this step until I do a few other steps, because that material dries pretty quick in the pan. The last thing you want to do is mix up a whole lot and then do a little dab here and do this and do this and do this and get it just a little bit more. All of a sudden your pan's all hard. Okay. All right. That wasn't too bad for that first step. That's because it was already floated down. This is all nice. I can walk on it. It's dry enough. See there? Nothing. That's what I like about this stuff. It goes on pretty good, and if you got any little ridges on it, get it, you know, fairly decent, and then play with it a little bit more after a few minutes. You saw, no tricks, and now that's way smoother now than it was before. It was all kind of rough, had small little ridges on it. Okay, so this one is the next one I need to get ready to do. And I didn't really mix up that much in my container. You saw how much it was, but it was probably about, you know, that much of powder. And then I mixed it up with some water. Okay, I mixed up another batch. Let's do another step. Okay, I got some more here. I probably should have mixed up a little bit more than that, but that was the end of that one container. sure I get it all out of my pan. Okay, there. Now, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got to work with here. Remember, this one was already sloping down hill as well. 6-inch knife I'm using. Yeah, see, I don't think I'm going to have enough for this step, but that's okay. Work with what I got. With what I got. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I can feel the ridges just a little bit still, so if I had a little bit more, I could put a little bit more on there. There, see right in here, I've got this nice. So I need to mix up a little bit more, looks like. Before I do that, I'll just keep working this, checking the sides out. Taking my 3-inch. I can kind of work the edges a little. If this was way too wet, I couldn't just do this, or else it would leave edges. If you see that it's leaving edges, obviously you need to let it dry just a little bit longer. I'm gonna have to start checking the risers as I go, or this edge here, in case there's any imperfections on that. Remember, on some of the old ones, we noticed that there were some knots that I had to cover, and plus the actual riser. Remember the riser, because I've got a screw right there that I'm going to have to cover up right here, over here, and on each riser. That section is called the stair riser, this here. This is just the edge of the 4x12, okay? I'm going to check those too. And then the actual tread, this is called the stair tread, the part that you walk on. Okay. Guess it's time to mix up some more. See, I think you can do this. Actually, I don't think you can. I know you can.